Well, how about
Okay.
this?
And he
Instead
just
of money,
stays.
perhaps we can exchange information.
Why? What
A
information
pig's
would I
orgasm
exchange?
lasts for 30 minutes.
No, not that
Oh.
information.
No.
I want information about the smuggle.
Why do you
I
know
want
that?
information about the smuggling ring you're running.
What
Yes.
smuggling ring?
You
Why-
know
why
what
is
I'm
Travis
talking
so
about. With a 30, with a
Robin,
29.
Robin,
No,
now
no,
would
no,
be
no,
the
no, no,
time
no,
to
no,
come.
no. I locked the door.
Hey,
You
There's
lock the door, pin him to the ground with your axe. You're fucking level 18. Let him
Yep.
feel it.
I do that. I roll an intimidate check
hey,
to barricade the door and also to the bruise is over.
okay. Well, A, what are you saying, Mineral?
hey, why is this dude right on top of me here? This Travis dude. Why,
I
why
have
is
not
he right?
him at all.
Hey, want to hang out?
No,
I didn't name him. I didn't move him.
I don't want him here. He's gone. Get him out of
Remove.
Fuck
Not
off! You
just
can't play my
people.
character. Come on.
He's not your
What?
character.
Fuck you,
I
Travis.
know,
named
Travis
him and I
is
gave him
pretty
his
much-
voice. What do you want?
I hate this place.
Got the Travis T-shirt coming soon.
Where
You
is
said
Joey
you were
gone?
bored in the closet. I'm trying to accommodate. You're nothing.
Algernon, this is
changed
getting
about
weird. I'm
anything
gonna
ever.
go get Joey and we can leave, okay? Come with me.
I think that Joey is busy at the moment.
You
I
you
don't
hear
care
from
what you
outside
think.
shouts and someone beating on a door.
I'm gonna go and fix this problem.
Alright.
The bodyguard is trying to beat down the door that Joey has just slammed shut. and
How
put it-
tough does she look? I want to roll
Quite.
perception to get an idea of like is she like our level? Like, is she like a level 18 bodyguard?
I don't know if she'd be
What's
level
level?
18. I didn't stat her out for combat offhand.
Like,
She
how
is
easily
enough
can
that
I
she could probably
incapacitate her?
take you in a fight fist to fist.
This,
the
I don't
heck?
like the fists though.
Why does everyone in the world scale to our level?
I didn't say
No,
she
she
scaled
just
her
said
level.
she
I
could-
said she could take
She
Minerel
could
and
just
fight.
take Mineral
Yeah,
and fist.
that
Oh.
means Gibniff could kick her ass hand to
Yeah.
hand.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I'm just gonna make her calm down, okay?
Sure.
38 to hit her will.
You leave her somewhat dazed, and she's not quite sure why she was beating on the door.
Nice. Okay, so
Better-
me
let's,
with the guy in here.
Nice.
Memory hole.
Okay, that might have been a little much for her.
Just take out the last, couple of days. Just put her.
She
Um,
collapses on a staircase and
The last
rolls
couple
down.
days of information, she might have seen things. That's bad for
Yeah.
investigation.
Mm.
So, congrats. You have just wounded her grievously.
I'm sure someone will take care of her. I need to get through here.
You have much less luck beating through the barricade than she did.
Are there any cracks in the door? Is it completely sealed tight?
Well, there's a desk on the other side holding it shut, so yes.
I bang on the door and say, "Hey, Joey, let me in."
Busy.
I mean,
Meanwhile, Joey is on top of a sleaze.
Oh, no.
Josephine or whatever you called yourself.
What's going on?
Algernon, you walk around the corner to see Minerel next to a bleeding woman.
Oh,
What?
yep, that's what's going on. Okay.
Okay. Is there a doctor in this whorehouse?
Is there a doctor in the whorehouse?
Is there?
Ugh.
I don't know.
The bus
I don't know
comes
what
over.
people do. With
Oh,
I can-
no.
I can do something for this. Stop that, for Christ's sake.
I'm not accepting those.
I made the pog. Shut up and deal
or
with it.
whether
know where
nobody
they're
else
from,
knows what
sir.
it's from.
Yes, I know where they're from. That's why I used the art. Shut
Oh,
up
where-
and deal with it.
Okay, but if you're gonna do that, then I'm allowed to use George anytime.
All right, deal. If it
Okay.
will stop all this fetching and bitching.
Yes, nobody
Bullshit,
complain about
yes.
the pogs. There's plot of
Ever again.
Let us fetch no
Everybody-
more.
Everybody stick your pinkies into each other's noses and
There's
deal
no more
soup.
kvetching until Banana Ramowitz rejoins the party.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Joy,
Okay, so-
Joey,
Hmm.
etc.
I say, listen, we've got a murder on our hands, and your name came up during the investigation, and also an illegal shapeshifter smuggling ring, so tell me what you know.
And then you
I know that you're
Then you
sitting
put a
on
bubble
a
pipe in
ladder,
your mouth.
and I think I peed a little. Please get off.
No. Tell me what I want to know, and I crush down a bit harder.
I don't know anything. And now I definitely think you're the ugliest elven sow I've ever seen.
Alright, so I'm gonna lift this guy up and say, what do you mean you actually don't know anything? There were runes on the crime scene, and you're one of the few people in this town who know about them.
Oh, congrats! What wonderful detective work. If somebody left a note, would you go for everyone who could read?
Yes.
Yes.
One by one.
Joey would, in fact.
It's also, is it not pretty good detective work to go after the biggest sleaze in the city? When something dirty is afoot?
All right. I know nothing about a smuggling ring, but if you tell me more, I can see what I can dig up.
Alright,
Also, put me
I
down.
put him down.
He brushes
Okay.
off his cheap suit.
Open
Thank
the
you.
door.
Alright, I'll open the door, let Algernon in. And Minerel can probably dispel
me.
the illusion.
Oh yeah, I dispel illusion on Joey.
Oh, thank God I didn't sleep with you.
Yeah, same to you. Anyway, there was a guard, or a tax collector rather, up on the guard house, like the guard wall, and he stepped on a rune and had an arrow magically embedded into his chest, killing him instantly. On his
Well, that's just slop.
on his body, we found a hole that led to a circus through which somebody was smuggling shapeshifters via him as a mule.
Okay, well, here's a good suggestion. Why would I want a shapeshifter? You saw how I reacted to you.
This is true, but shapeshifters could look like sexy elf ladies quite easily.
You looked like a sexy elf lady until about 10 seconds ago, and it's really not helping. I think you've actually put me off elves.
Perfect.
We did good here today,
And
folks.
my job here is done.
Uh,
Anyway, so you're saying you can get me information?
What information do you
I
want?
want information on anybody who might be running a smuggling ring of this caliber.
All right, I'll ask around.
Alright.
You probably want someone who doesn't do anything other than drink and screw, though. That's a bit above my league.
Fair enough.
Good God.
No, ask him about taxes.
Now we're here to also to collect your taxes.
Go collect the purse off my bodyguard downstairs if her head is still attached to her body.
hey, well, you don't know about that.
He said if.
Oh,
He doesn't know what you did.
And then he said that.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
just got a
right.
feeling.
You don't know I
I
did that. Wait, what?
I might have I might have taken a few days of memories from your bodyguard.
She's also got broken limbs and is bleeding, but
Oh, she'll be fine. The medic got her.
I mean the butler.
Just look at
The
it.
butler got her.
I don't
You
want to
left
look
my-
at that thing.
that's
She
not
recovered.
my
The butler
that's
did it.
my wife.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
That's
So
the
she
worst
doesn't mind
punchline
you
ever.
sleeping with elf women all the time?
She lives in a nice house and she puts up with me because she never has to spend an evening in the bed.
It's
We have an
It's-
arrangement. It
You're
works.
just a joy.
it's sister elves.
Pretty
That's really
much.
weird.
Oh, like you can talk, miss. Let's go around trying to seduce people.
I never tried. What?
Keep
I
your.
never tried to seduce.
I heard your
anyone.
voice
Whistle.
downstairs. You tried before he came in.
I was being pressured into it.
Oh, ick. Now that
That's-
you're all making me feel very, very disgusting. Get out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wished I'd never had anything to do
Who
with
the hell are
this.
you? He says, pointing at Algernon.
I'm Algernon.
I'm leaving.
I'm going.
This place is wrong, and I don't
we
like
have
it.
what we need out of this guy.
Yeah, nothing.
Ugh. Go. Go. Take the purse, give it to the king, whatever.
And see.
You better change your ways. I'm just saying.
He gives you the finger and goes to sit down on the bed.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for that. Oh.
Mineral, can we please not revenge murder before our
Can
investigation
we not
is over?
revenge murder today? Maybe tomorrow.
Just,
Today.
I'm just gonna give me
Today.
a second. I'm gonna do something real quick.
Fine.
Nobody is
I'm just
nobody is
gonna-
behind with you. You were the last to leave.
I'm gonna.
Joey and Algernon say okay, and they take 2 steps, and the entire house is on fire.
I'm just curious to see what in the hell this is going to result in.
Poor weather.
God.
Poor weather.
I'm just saying something to Serg.
Okay, you've got the wrong woman though.
Oh, which one is she?
The wife is the redhead. The
Oh, I
bodyguard
thought
is just the bodyguard.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is useless then. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. All right.
So we got literally nothing out of this.
Well, you found out it wasn't him, and you got the taxes for the king.
Or he's
yeah.
lying really hard.
Joey
really
wants
good
to
at that.
roll insight and figure out if he was lying at all. And 19.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he was lying, but that's a 19.
How about a 25?
He also doesn't seem like he was lying.
Oh.
For what it's worth, he wasn't. He was just supposed to be a sleazy asshole noble, but
Well,
And tax evader.
Joey, can we burn down his house later?
later,
No.
not now.
Jesus.
Joey, I feel like your investigations never really
But he
pan
was
out.
disgusting. You saw the way he was treating those people, and also the way he treated you and me and everyone
Yeah,
involved.
unfortunately, being disgusting isn't a crime. Always.
It should be.
But it's not.
If I have my own kingdom,
What if
I'm
you're
gonna
disgusting
make
on
it
the inside?
if I make my own kingdom, I'm gonna make it so anyone who is either physically or mentally disgusting is like taken to a special place and
Mineral?
removed.
Did
Mineral,
we
That special place
seriously just
is
go
your
there?
kingdom. That's the thing.
Mineral, can we not go
Mineral,
there
can we not
today?
genocide today?
I didn't say
Technically,
anything
that's-
about genocide. And they'd just be re-educated.
But you said but you said
Good night, folks.
That's
Wow.
No.
I think we just figured out your epic destiny.
Yeah, it's.
I
it's
told
definitely-
you she should use the one from the Book of Vile Darkness. I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
God, Mineral.
got it.
100%.
What are you fussing about?
Yep.
Mineral, have you found a god yet?
No, I'm still looking.
She's trying to kill them all.
Can
I'm
we
gonna have to.
can we like give Minerel a fake pamphlet about like
About,
Bahamut
like,
and say hey, this guy really fucking loves stealing and whatever, and just hope that Bahamut
can we just give her
like
can,
just outright
can we
lie
give her
and just hope
a
that
pamphlet about
Bahamut's influence is a positive
a
influence
pamphlet
on her.
about acceptance?
I like it.
You know who just loves hiding all your secrets from everybody and killing anyone who gives you the smallest slight? Paylor. That guy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, see,
Definitely.
But the point of this exercise is to discourage her from doing these things.
Exactly.
Paylor is the sun god.
Yeah, he's actually.
He's one of the good
They're
guys.
giving
Yeah. Shitless
they're giving her
all.
gods and also commands that are the
You
opposite of
guys
gods,
are
so the
really.
gods will kill her. Is the joke?
You were really overreacting.
No, I don't want the gods to kill her.
I want her to. I think
I want her to join a religion under false pretenses and actually learn to be a good
Hey,
person.
I have
By
a fan.
accident.
I have a fan art
Yeah.
request. It's COD buying Minerel a Goofus and Gallant book for her birthday.
Ah, yes, I am pleased by this god, Goofus.
See the way he does not share his treats with the others.
The rest of the party's just like, God damn it, it didn't work.
Uh,
Anyhow, who do we go on to next?
What's Miriam up to? I guess if we go around in the circle.
Well,
You
I
got-
What is
mean,
Miriam up to?
I guess, I have, let's see, you got Baron Baron, the Librarian, and the Court Wizards are sort of my leads off of this particular piece of information, so I kind of want to wait for everyone to get back from their party and see what they figured out.
Well, we figured out that it wasn't
Well-
that guy.
You
Where
have
are we-
about a half hour before Gibnef and Cod are given permission to go into the laboratory, so if you want to convene.
Okay, investigation team, meet up.
Let's
The
meet up
party
at
sucked.
the Juness.
God damn it.
Were you trying to find a new one, but then gave up?
Yeah.
Same.
Let's up at Moonis.
Okay, so
Moones with Moones.
Mhm.
Yes.
Minotaur hangout of choice.
Film on advanced scrying was recently borrowed
Advanced scrying, eh?
by a few
Yeah.
people around here, by Baron and the librarian and a bunch of people like Malthius and other wizards working for
The
the
prob-
king. What did you
The
all
problem
find
with
out?
the rune, though, is that it wasn't advanced. It was crappy.
Well, that's
Also,
scrying is not
entirely.
Yeah, scrying is like spying on stuff.
Oh.
Yes, I'm aware of this. However,
I was saying that for
Oh,
Wolfshirt.
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the rune is not scrying magic, it's pretty reasonable that being involved in a smuggling operation, one might benefit from powerful scrying magic.
Yeah.
But there's also, why would somebody...
Court wizards claim that they're using this, that they were borrowing these tomes in order to cast protective spells around the castle. This is possible.
But the problem is, even though they might be running a smuggling ring, why would they have wanted the guy, the mule, dead, and then not even have recovered the bag?
Maybe someone was trying to recover the bag, but we interrupted. Like, we prevented that.
I don't know, we left that corpse alone for a while.
That's true.
We're still not entirely sure if the smuggling ring has anything to do with the actual murder.
Also true.
Seems like a
Really,
long shot
we-
coincidence, but this
at this
is
point-
fiction, so...
At this point, the results of our investigation are that things happened, and they may or may not be related, and they may or may not involve any given
Party.
person or persons in this castle.
Well, we know for sure it's probably not that Yarp guy because he's just a sleazy
We
asshole.
know it's not Yarp, we know it's probably either Baron.
We have a lot of talk and no evidence, is what
We
we
have a lot of hearsay
Mhm.
and conjecture, yeah.
What did I forgot? Did Cod find anything interesting about the eye?
All I found was that I can trace its similar frequencies.
That's where we're headed next. Guys, we visited the king, I in an official capacity, and I'm here as part of a cleanup crew because it's rumored that there's a horrible artifact cursed by Uncle Litchi underneath the castle. So we're going to...
Did you make that up?
Did you just
entirely?
make up everything you
Don't
just said?
say that out loud, shush!
I'll mentally ask it to get enough. Did you make that up?
And yeah, totally.
Just making sure.
So yeah, that we're gonna go hunt that down while we're here, and we might find something with the eyeball while we're down there.
So what other possible lead other than that could we be following up on?
Well, we had the didn't we have the druid?
But we've seen the druid twice already.
I think
Yeah.
there might be more
Sure.
information to get from that skeevy guy. We should go back in there and break his legs.
He said he's
and
gonna
talk
gather
him to
information for us so we don't break his bodyguard's legs anymore.
No, he's useless. He'll never do anything unless we go pressure it out of him.
Listen,
It's been 5 minutes.
If you want to go pressure,
Mineral,
Let me-
you want to go pressure him, I won't stop you.
Mineral, no, I'm gonna stop you.
I literally applied pressure to him not 5 minutes ago. Let's let that sink in.
Give it time, Mineral. Give it time.
You don't need to give someone time. You can just
Because
you
he's
know,
asking,
you're
he's
trying
going to ask people.
You can just go into people's minds and get all you need.
Not everybody can do
It's
that.
like-
You don't
It's
know
like getting
which minds to go to.
Joey. Investigating is like getting dressed. You know, you just open up the closet and you take the right things out and you put it on. Like,
There was a rune up on the walkway.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoever
What?
walks there, other than these two guys,
The guards.
the guards. So someone either wanted to kill a guard or wanted to kill.
Who
one
would
of
ever
these
want to
two
kill
guys.
one
must-
guard?
It seems like most likely
Killing one guard is idiotic and
Yeah.
pointless.
killing the tax collector.
It's also idiotic and pointless, because there was another one,
Yeah.
and they just hired another one anyway.
No, that was me.
That was
That's
given
what I'm saying, they hired you anyway.
They
No,
didn't
they
offer him
didn't.
at all. He
Also, Joey, are you going to take that gold to the king or not?
I do have 1150 in tax gold.
I'll
we have
yeah,
just
Your
yeah,
gold.
I'll toss the gold pouch to Givnaf.
You should give that to the other tax collector guy.
either we've missed some completely vital piece of information about either the tax collector who died or the other tax
Mhm.
collector, or this is a completely motiveless crime.
Or
I feel,
Sad
no, we
man.
need.
Taxes.
I think we need more information on the tax collector who
Hey,
was
Givnaf,
killed.
you're gonna give the tax collector his taxes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not a criminal.
Thank
I
you.
just.
He takes them off to the king.
Oh, he's here. Yeah.
Can you,
Okay, there you
yes,
go.
can I
I'm
ask the
very
guy?
upset.
Ask it,
right
yeah, if you want to ask him things.
I'm not saying like meet us back here after you drop that off. We have questions.
In
So-
10 minutes' time.
Sure.
And now he's back.
There you go.
Yes.
It's
Wait.
just quick. Yes.
Are you sure there's nothing more you can tell us about your friend about who may have wanted to bring him harm?
His wife.
His wife.
Well, yeah.
Well, who is his wife?
His wife would actually be this elven chick that hated me.
Huh.
Okay, question. Why would his wife have wanted to harm him? Were they having
Wait,
disputes?
well, here's a better question.
Was
Why would she want to kill you?
Wait, what?
Why would she?
Are you saying that was supposed to be
I'm
me?
saying it sounds like it.
No. Calm down. Everybody
I'm
calm
saying
down.
that there's only two people who walk around that wall around that time, and it's you and him, and she hated you. So if she's gonna kill anybody, it's gonna be you.
She didn't like any of his friends. That doesn't mean she would kill all of
But
us.
what did you do specifically? Can you think of anything?
I went out carousing with him one night, and we came back about 2 days later because we woke up outside of the city.
What do you
Uh-huh.
exactly mean by carousing? Can you define that a little bit better?
We got incredibly drunk, and at some point we stole a wagon full of hay,
Uh-huh.
and then we leapt out of it off a hill on fire,
Huh.
and then we woke up about a day after that.
That happens to
That's
us
just
all the time.
What happened?
Yeah,
What
that
happened?
sounds like a pretty good.
Wait.
Actually,
What was at the?
We burn through wagons like lightning.
What happened? What was on the bottom of that cliff?
Just FYI, we burn lightning.
Yeah, that's true. What was at the bottom of that cliff?
Probably
burned wagons.
and burned wagons. Yeah, we're not the only ones to do that.
Hmm.
Do you want me to take you there, or
Yeah.
Well, not Cod
No,
and
but
I. We have an
Te-
appointment, but everybody
But Team
else.
B can go there. Yeah.
What do you mean, Team B?
Joey, I love that you made me Team A.
Your team Beta, and we're Team B.
Thank you.
Oh,
there's
You
also
are
a
the-
team 2.
Your
You're the
team.
best.
You're team 1. We're team A.
So there's also a team 2. So none of you are ever first place.
You're the best team leader ever.
Well,
Joey.
no, because you're Team Beta. Me and Mineral.
I mean, if you had a higher
me and
strength.
Mineral were Team Gold.
Wait,
Yeah.
No, wait.
Go-
Mineral, Miriam, Drake Allen.
I'm gonna start
I'm
walking
going
towards
back
the
to the
undercastle.
library.
Gold was me, Miriam,
That's
and
right.
Condor
We were
Shriner.
I don't
we were
like
Team.
this.
I'm dragging Gidnap along.
I don't like
Yep.
this mystery, Joey. There are too many facts.
Joey turns around
It
and
really, it makes it
Joey
really
turns
hard
around
to
and half the
solve.
people we're talking to are gone.
Wait, we were Team Awesome Laser.
No.
I'm trying. It's taking me it's really hard for me to figure out how vampires are
Wait.
involved in this.
I don't think vampires are involved in this one.
Can me and Sadman just leave while they're arguing?
I've
Yeah,
read a
so-
lot of stuff, Joey. Vampires are always involved.
So Miriam wants to go back to the library. We're gonna go investigate the crash site, and they're going underground.
Yep.
The crash.
Let's go to the crash site first, because that's new.
Yeah. On the way, can you give us more information on the guy's wife?
Oh, yeah, she wasn't fond of many of us. She wanted him to be a big family man, and he was probably getting towards that point, you know, when a man's just sort of, and wants to be young again.
A
I'll
midlife crisis.
Is that what they call it? Yeah.
That's what
Mhm.
we Minotaurs call it.
What does she do at the castle?
She doesn't do anything at the castle.
Oh, she's just a housewife.
Well, no, but no, you didn't want to see anyone who brewed potions.
Oh, she brews potions.
Who brews potions?
She does what?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do we know why that would be suspicious?
Possibly because it requires some sort of magical knowledge.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll store that fact away in my brain.
Oh, I don't believe those.
Alright, let's go to the crash site.
You follow the plume of smoke outside town.
Wait, how
But-
recently was
Oh,
this?
still.
Oh no, this just happens all the time.
Oh.
I told you we weren't the only ones who did it.
Down on good old Wagon Drop Hill.
What do you think there is to do for fun in this constantly dragon siege place?
At least
it's
the,
still burning.
well, at least the wagon builders have a lot of.
Or
Plus,
if
the
you're female
constant
elf.
smoke gives us protection from dragons. They can't see down.
It's the only town that gets wrecked more often than Bonerton.
What?
Wouldn't
What
the
did you say?
smoke-
I'm pretty
the
sure
s-
the dragons can see down.
Also,
Not with the smoke.
wouldn't the smoke just attract dragons?
What? Why would that attract
Joey
dragons?
wants to climb down with a 27.
You climb down towards flaming wagon wreckage.
Alright, avoiding the flame.
I'm gonna float down.
Avoiding the actual flames. What do I see, Dan?
The smell is completely awful, by the way.
What's down here? Other than just wrecked wagons. Other than these these wascally wagons.
Nuclear vessels. Anyway. So yes, down here you see various destroyed wagons, burning straw. At least one person had loaded a wagon up with poop, ale barrels.
Why?
Does
You gotta take the.
Why not?
How could this just keep burning for days and days on end? Like, does
No,
it just
ale barrels, I mention again.
It's a different wagon that's
It's
burning.
tire
Ale-soaked
fire.
manure.
Ye
Yeah.
old tire fire.
I
It's
don't really want
ale-soaked
to.
manure.
I don't really want to stick around on the off chance that another wagon might come over and crash into this while we're looking at this.
Don't worry, you'll hear it well before it happens. Although we're probably going to get one in about an hour.
what did
There's a schedule for
what
this?
did your wagon look like?
Look, there's no way we can.
Oh,
There's
what?
no way we can look at this stuff about the fire being out. I'm gonna go get Dobson
Why?
because elephants are always put out fires. You know this.
Wait, he'll just
How are you going to get Dobson down
he's
the
just
cliff?
gonna leap
he'll-
off.
He'll figure it out. He knows the fire's there. He'll know what to do when I let him out.
His innate firefighting abilities tell him that there's a
Wait, I
fire
don't really
nearby.
want him to trample any evidence if it's here.